What's poppin', everybody? So I'm back at it again with another video. In this video I am going to be explaining how I got my car, what conditions I got it, the mileage, the price, everything, and y'all can let me know if I got a good deal or not. I do personally think I did get a good deal, but y'all can let me know, and also let me know what deals y'all got on yours in Integra, because I've heard people that got some major steals on those things. So I'm gonna go outside, wash my car right now, and that's what's gonna be playing in the background, just because I didn't want it to be me talking and like just sitting like this. So yeah, let's get straight into it. All right, so to start it off, really, the car I found was actually on this Integra was actually on Facebook. Actually, no, it was on OfferUp actually. So I did find the car on OfferUp. The car was originally listed for $1,600, I believe, and the description pretty much just said that the car needed a valve alignment or valve adjustment, and that it had a little bit of cosmetic issues like scratches here and there. And besides that, he didn't really list anything else. So I hit the guy up and I asked him like what else about the car, like how was the engine, like besides the valve adjustment, and I asked him about a whole bunch of stuff, and he said no, everything is fine, it has no issues, and it runs perfect. Like it ran perfect before the valve adjustment issue, and I already scanned the code, and that's what it is. So after that, we proceeded to talk about where he was located at, because I was really hype about this Integra. Like when I tell you, I was like hype as hell to get this thing, bro, because I had actually been looking for an Integra for about 4 months at that time when I looked at this post, and like there wasn't a lot of Integras popping up daily on like Facebook. Like I was looking Facebook, OfferUp, Let Go, like those three places, and like refreshing, hopefully looking to find another like Integra every other day, but I couldn't find one. So when this one popped up, my hopes were really high. So after we talked about everything, I knew that the car didn't run. I knew it ran, but I knew it didn't like it started, but like you couldn't drive the car. It wasn't drivable, especially because like the car hadn't been inspected and all that. So he hadn't driven it in like 2 months or something, and the guy was being a little sketch, but like it's whatever. Like I wasn't gonna complain, because like some people are like that. I have bought off like secondhand places before, like Lego and stuff like that. Like I've bought off of it all the time. Some people just see him sketch even when they're not. And yeah, like it wasn't like, the dude was pretty, like he called me and we talked it out. He told me where he lived, and that I could pull up with a dolly there and everything. So I went ahead and rented the dolly the same day I contacted him. As you can see, I was excited, bro. And after that, after work, we went to go pick up the dolly, and we headed over to the guy's place, which was actually 2 hours away from my house. And yeah, so after we got there, I was pretty much decided on buying the car regardless of the condition, as long as like it wasn't rusted, or as long as, you know, anything like a salvage title or stuff like that. I was pretty much like 100% sure that I was gonna get the car. And once I started talking to him, and he seemed like a little nervous to tell me certain stuff, so I was like, can I start the car, and like, does it start? He was like, yeah, it starts, you can go ahead and start it. So I start the car, and then I turn the AC. The AC doesn't work. I turn the wheel, it's like a little hard and it's making a little noise, so the power steering is out. And then we just start talking about little details of the car. The hood doesn't open with the latch. You have to go under the car and pull a little wire to open it. And same thing with the, actually I don't think Integras come with the trunk latch. I'm not sure, but mine doesn't. It either doesn't work or just doesn't come with it. But besides that, like those were really the biggest issues. And the car was actually really like jumpy, like it wouldn't run. It was too, like it was running lean, or it would like boggle and stuff, so it couldn't run. And he said it was all with the, like it all had to do with the valve adjustment issue. So I took his word for it, because I really don't care, because regardless, this car is going LSV. I do have most of my parts prepped and ready, so I pretty much just want the block of this car. I really don't care much about the head. And like I was just hoping that the block was okay. If it's not okay, then whatever, I'll buy a $400-$500 LS block, you know, they're not really that hard to find, so I wasn't really too like worried about that. So once we talked that out, I tried to get him down to something lower than 1,600, just because for me, I felt like that was a bit much considering everything that was like wrong with the car. So after that, we talked it out. I got him down to 1,400. He wouldn't go lower than that. And also something I forgot to mention, the car is straight piped, so it has some off-brand headers and a straight pipe, so it is insanely loud. And yeah, like, it is what it is, and the car is covered in stickers, so you know, like, the dude was a young dude, and sadly, like, the ricer side got to him before the tuner side did. And it is what it is, honestly. Like, I'm not pissed. Like, everybody each in their own. If you want to be a ricer, if you don't want to tune your car, make it go fast, and you know, you do you. But yeah, like, besides that, everything was like pretty standard with the car. It was pretty much fully stock besides the headers and the exhaust, the straight pipe. Yeah, that was pretty much it. The car had receipts of the car getting recently injectors, getting spark plugs, alternator. What else? I think that's it, actually. Just like spark plug wires, alternator, and injectors was he got done the same day at a mechanic shop, and he gave me the receipt. It had actually been like a month before he sold me the car, so the injectors look new, the spark plugs look new, the wires look good, the alternator look new, so I did believe him on that. And yeah, so everything else with the car looked to be in good conditions. The body, like I said before, looks like you got sideswiped or something on the driver door, and then the passenger door is a little similar. But yeah, like, the redeeming features honestly were the interior, and the body is pretty normal for Integra. So you know, that's really what I wanted, was a shell with a clean interior and a workable exterior. So I really didn't care much about the motor. Also, the transmission is something I really cared about, and it still looks to see fine. Like, it still shifts perfectly while the car is running and in rotation. So you know, hopefully the transmission is fine. Besides that, I hope the block is okay. I do plan to take it to the machine shop soon, and I will find out if it is okay or not. So yeah, I mean, so far the car hasn't seemed to have any more issues than what we talked about that day. And honestly, like, to this day, I don't regret buying the car. Not because I'm attached to it now, but because of the price I paid for it. I do think it was a pretty decent price. I don't think I overpaid. I don't think I underpaid. Like I feel great about it. I wish I underpaid for this car. Like, I would have paid a lot less, and I would have got a lot more. But yeah, 150k miles on the trans and the motor. I don't plan to keep on the motor, so you know, I really don't care the mileage on the motor. But the trans, 150k miles, that sounds pretty good to me. The block, like I said, I hope it's okay. And besides that, honestly, the exterior, I hope to paint it soon, so I should start prepping. But besides that, like, I'm pretty happy with what I got done, with what I did, like the choice that I made to get the car. And yeah, like, besides that, like, pretty much everything else is good. Like, there is some paint fade, like the clear coat and stuff like that, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm not worried about it. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Like, y'all let me know what Integra's, like, first of all, let me know if you have a DC4, DC2, DA, stuff like that, because you know, all those come in different price ranges. DAs are usually cheaper, DC4s are a little bit more expensive, DC2s are a lot more expensive. So DC2s are really the most expensive as far as Integras go, if you don't count like RSXs or DC5s. But yeah, that's, like, just let me know what you got and what conditions and the price, because honestly, some people do overpay, but at the end of the day, like, you're looking at an old Honda car that, you know, not everybody has, and it's pretty much like a timeless car, and you know, a car that people won't ever forget. So like, regardless of the price, I do feel like it's worth it. So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think I got a good deal? I think I got a good deal, so I mean, that's pretty much all that matters. But y'all let me know regardless, because like, I haven't actually got anybody's opinion on that, so like, I want to know what y'all think. But yeah, Also an update on the build right now. I'm hoping to send it to the machine shop soon. I actually called them up and they told me price, and we talked about it, and I should be taking the motor out next week and getting that stuff ready. I do have the coilovers and I hope to get those in. I hope to put those on soon actually. That should actually be next week's video, but I'm not sure, no promises. But yeah, I did order fuel lines. I should get them in soon. Also an install on that coming up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So forthcoming, the whole engine build is coming. So starting the LSV, you know, taking this engine out, sending it to the machine shop, and putting it back in as an LSV, and hopefully starting the car. You know, like, this has been a big dream of mine, and hopefully, you know, I can finally get to live it, you know, and actually get this car to start. So yeah, like, just keep up with it. And if you aren't following me on Instagram yet, go ahead and give me a follow at that loud tag. That is where I do post most of the updates before you see them here. So yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. Next week's video will hopefully be the coilover install. If it's not, then I'm sorry. But yeah, sorry I didn't get to show y'all the complete wash. But this is as much content I could get in before I finished recording. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and next week's video will be up soon, hopefully. And yeah, peace out till the next one.